Right, let's move on to match point number 3 now, and 2 players that will be missing. How important would this be? It's their middle order woes. They're not the 2 players on screen. We'll show you which ones they are right now. We are essentially talking about the absence of Ravindra Jadeja and Dwayne Bravo. That does affect the middle order for the Gujarat Lions. We'll just take a look at the numbers for the 2 gentlemen that I spoke of. These are IPL veterans, if you must call them that, Bravo and Jadeja. Over 100 games for both of them. They're essentially, if I may be respectfully saying, bowling all-rounders, or do more of a job with the ball. Averages of 20, strike rate in 120. But Ajit, if I come to you now and just tell you that these 2 are missing in your middle order, I'm not too sure about the reserve force that Gujarat have. How much would they miss them as batsmen as they start against the Knight Riders? Your 45 seconds start now.
I mean, you can't really replace that sort of quality. I mean, you look at the roles that they do for Gujarat. You know, Jadeja bowls in the middle of the innings and finishes the innings with the bat, and obviously is a terrific fielder. Bravo bowls at the death throughout the T20 format for them, and does the job really well, and then comes out and tongs the few runs that they require. I mean, experience, played for winning teams before for Chennai, and top quality internationals. So it is always going to be hard to replace them. Someone else gets an opportunity because of them missing out, but these 2 will be, you know, these 2 are probably the guys around who this team revolves, and they will be a big miss early part of the tournament.
Okay. Now you might think, okay, they don't have Bravo, they don't have Jadeja, but they've got James Faulkner. And when Indian fans think of James Faulkner, they can only remember him tonking Ishant Sharma, one of India's premier test bowlers in Mohali in an ODI game. But James Faulkner since Jan 2016, Brad Hogg, an average of just 14 and a strike rate of 122. We've seen the best of Faulkner, and I think most international bowlers would fear that, but is he just not in those situations often enough? What do you make of how James Faulkner's batting career has sort of gone in the last 1 or 2 years? Your time starts now.
I think it's just James Faulkner, both batting and bowling, he's dropped off the radar a little bit. If you look at his performances in Australia, they're not flashy at the moment either. So he's really under pressure at the moment for spots, not only with the Australian team, but also for IPL contracts coming up next year. With Bravo coming out of the team, going to be injured, might be back halfway through this tournament, James Faulkner has got to make it hard for Bravo to get back into this team. This is an opportunity for James. He's got to do it. It's a make or break for him. But I think that one thing that James hasn't been able to do is adapt. Players have worked out the way that he bowls, works out the way that he's bat. Now he's got to come up to plans to counteract that now.
Good enough though to do it?
He's still good enough to do it.
All right. Well, let's see how James Faulkner goes in his first game. First game always sets the tone for a lot of players who might be under a bit of pressure. So let's see how Faulkner goes in the absence of Dwayne Bravo.